Waiting for my guest, guys. So anyone else who wanna go live with me, guys, you feel free. You just comment on this video, and then I'll also go live with you together. I'm just waiting for my guest so that we can talk about this issue right now. Um, okay. Hey, Brajay,
Man, what's up?
how is it? How is it? How is it? How is it?
Man,
Yeah. Yes, this is the Black Label Cup going on this week, bro. How do you feel about your team's opponents?
man, I'm gonna firstly start with Kaizer Chiefs. Honestly, I'm not very confident about. I'm not confident. I'll be lying if I said that I'm gonna be excited for the cup for that match. But it's not really what I'm looking forward to because the coach that we have is. I was gonna say something, but it's totally not good for us, man. Like, Molefi is not a good coach for Kaizer Chiefs. I'm
but
just being
but
honest. I'm just being honest.
yeah, yeah, I get you. I get you. So let us not waste any time. I just want to give you some hints of the topic which you're gonna talk about today. You get it? So
Okay.
I'm gonna ask you about Ntseki Molefi bringing on a trophy this season, and also I'm gonna talk about, I don't know if I'm pronouncing it very well, which is the coach is
Okay.
rumored to be also wanted Kaizer
Okay.
Chiefs called
Let's hold it there.
Vandenbroeck. I don't know if I'm talking it very nice. And
Let's
then
hold
go
it there.
for
Let's hold it
Rangachiba
there.
period also. What?
Let's hold it there. I don't think Molefi is gonna bring a cup this season. That is highly impossible. I don't think that's actually going to happen, bro.
Okay. You
I mean, have you seen how he utilizes his strikers?
okay.
So I
So
think I think Molefi is not a good coach for Kaizer Chiefs. Firstly, I don't like how he plays his strikers. I don't get how you take real nines, people who are playing as original strikers, and then play them as false nines. It's not that our strikers are bad. It's just that they play too much of false nine. If you get what I'm trying to say.
oh
Like, yeah, so Kansas Chiefs like they like playing this false nine thing that is not working out for us. So it is not good because you get these players going back, going inward to go mark the ball and then get them themselves. How would they score if they start playing as number 8 and number 10 while they're strikers, man?
no, I get it. And I heard someone
What do
saying
people
that
say about
Ntseki Molefi need a player like
defense
that.
account? No, you don't need a player that plays like you need a striker. In order to score, you need a striker to play as a striker. You don't have to play a striker as a false nine, bro. Who does that?
Fact. Fact.
It only works. It only works with Messi, man. This is not Messi. This is Cherry and Gonzalez after all.
So so
I'm
you
just
don't
being
think
honest.
under Ntseki Molefi, Chivaviro and also Gonzalez they're going to make it. It will be the same as Caleb Beniminyam.
I actually think that if he changes his strategy, if he changes his tactics and a way of playing, then they might make it. But as long as he's still playing this first nine thing, I don't think that he's gonna make it.
Okay.
Both of them, I don't think they're gonna make it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, without wasting any time, let's go to this guy called Brock. I don't know if I'm pronouncing it very well. I think you know a little
Yeah,
bit
yeah,
about this
the
guy.
former winner coach. Yeah,
Yes.
the former winner coach.
Yes.
Well, well, he seems like a winning coach. I wouldn't lie. I'm really impressed with his work, but the problem is the media is complaining about his attitude. That's the reason why he
Oh.
ended up getting fired. Yeah, that's the reason why he ended up getting fired after 3 months at his previous job. So knowing Kaizer Chiefs loves coaches that they can control. If they cannot control you, they cannot have you there. So that guy is the type of coach that Kaizer Chiefs wouldn't control. So I don't think that they will bring him in because of that. But after all, Yene is a good coach. I wouldn't lie, and I would love to have him at Naturena because he has
Yeah.
won the Champions League, Afcon actually, Afcon Champions League.
Yes.
Is it yeah,
Yes.
Afcon African Champions as a assistant? But either way, I feel like it's going to be what's going on, man. I feel like it's going
You
to
mean
be
what?
good now.
Yes.
Some
No.
some some
No.
some
But I think it's a good coach. Look at Hugo Bros. He's also a Belgium coach. So is even this one is a Belgian coach. He was working with Hugo Bros. Is you can check it also. You see that the guy is a good coach. But you talking about his attitude, as you say, because they don't want to be controlled. Actually, they want to control coaches. Same as the
Mhm.
deal as Nabi. You still remember? I think these fans are regretting about Nabi where Kaizer
Yeah.
Chiefs they come to polish saying that Nabi will never talk to Nabi, but the truth is that Kaizer Chiefs were after Nabi.
Mm, mm. So yeah, that's the same thing. Nabi would come if he wasn't the coach that he wants who wanted to take control. But because he wanted to take control, Kansas Chiefs was like, okay, we are not going to be working with that. It's either you are under our spell or you don't work here at all. So Nabi just say, okay, if you guys don't want me to bring my people, because obviously when he brings his people, that means that he wants more control than whatever he's going to have at Kansas Chiefs. What Kansas Chiefs was offering him actually. So because of that, they chose to say no, we cannot bring you here as our coach, and he decided to leave because of that. So it's really bad for our club because now they are bringing in just random people. I wouldn't call Zwane and Ntseki coaches, bro. Honestly, I wouldn't call them coaches. I just call them random people. You just go out and take it from this. You went out and take it from the garage and then put him there, say that you can coach the team. How would it work? I mean, have you seen the
Yo,
amount
man,
of quality coaches there's right now?
I can feel your pain, bro. Like the
Ah,
materials is there, but coaches. I don't know what's happening usually when it comes to Kaizer Chiefs management choosing coaches. I think they have got a little bit lacking over there.
why
But
do
bro, I heard rumors about specifically Madonna from Amazulu being also want to go to Kaizer Chiefs same as Temba Sitebe. So what's your what can you say
my
about that rumors?
my take on specifically Maduna. Specifically Maduna would have been good for Kaizer Chiefs 2 seasons ago. Let's just be honest. He is a good player, but he's no longer as good as he used to be when he started coming into the Premier League. Right now, he's like last time he doesn't play as good as he used to. Even Amazulu doesn't want him. So why would you like sign somebody who doesn't want to is not even wanted by his own club? I get that they wanted to like extend his contract, but it was only so that the teams that wanted him could pay for him, not because they want to keep him there. It's
Yes.
for benefiting from his transfer. So he's not even good enough for Amazulu, for a club like Amazulu, not good enough. Why do you think that it would be good enough for Kaizer Chiefs?
Yeah, yeah. That's a fact. That's a fact.
That's a fact, bro.
But
Why?
actually, responding to some comments there saying this is Diana saying that our management went for those because they are cheaper. I don't know what is he trying to say.
Yeah,
For those,
yeah, it's that as well. It's being cheap and having to be able to control them. Like they buy players for them. These coaches don't buy players. They buy players for them. They control them, and they are cheap. There's three things that Kaizer Chiefs like do. If you
but
come and you say that I want control, I want to buy my own players, and I'm expensive, they wouldn't go for you. They wouldn't go for you, honestly.
but expensive comes with quality, bro.
My
Be
point
honest.
exactly. But then they want something that they can control. It's about having control over the skies,
Yeah, and then
man.
for now, I really understand what you're saying. So, what about this boy from Super Sport United? He's a free agent. Luke Flores. I don't know if I'm pronouncing it very well.
Could be bigger.
Mentioned before faced the game more problems this season. Um, okay, bro. I
You,
was
you,
asking.
you
I
saying?
was asking you about Luke Flores, the youngster from Super Sport. What do you say about? Do you think Kashif should take him because he's a free agent right now?
Well, Kaiser Chiefs are currently working on this Lux Flores thing because apparently he's still training with them. The thing is, they're still assessing what Gavin Hunt said about him having an injury. It's not that they
Yes.
don't want to take him, yeah. So they still want to see if the injury is as serious as Gavin Hunt said it is. And Gavin Hunt also mentioned the fact that he's injury prone at that very young age. So they want to see if this is true, so that they don't want to sign players that they would sign like Ukama Bilad. They sign a player and then he
Yes.
spends most
Yes.
of the time playing because of injuries and stuff. So that's what they do right now. They're taking the necessary procedures to keep this guy good for the team. If you get what I'm trying to
Yeah,
say.
actually,
So
you bring competition. You bring competition. So,
yeah,
what about? Okay, bro. There is this thing which brought a many too many debates. We're talking about Anjabulo Ngobo and also with this guy and Simango. Well, at least to see Simango is no longer on the starting 11, and people what actually? Can you tell me something about that?
Well, for me, Unjabulo Ngobo and given Msimango, I feel like they play the same way. Just that Msimango is a bit quicker than Jabulo Ngobo. But then, all
Okay.
in all, they play the same way. And I love the fact that they combine them every now and then. They switch them up so that we can have better ones. But all in all, I don't think any of them is bad. So because of that, it brings a healthy competition at the back. Because of that, every
Yes,
every
fair.
time we play, yeah, every time we play, one of them tries to prove himself. Says, you know what, I'm the one who deserves to be in the starting 11, which is what I've been waiting for quite some time at Kaizer Chiefs. We have like players who can actually compete with each other. We have like a bunch of quality there. I love the quality that we have at the
Fact.
club. The
Fact.
only problem is the technical team. That's the only problem. That's my only
No,
complaint.
I hear you when you talk about Ntseki Molefi is a problem over there. But
Exactly.
bro, with my understanding, you can see that the team is very solid, but on the front, it seems like there's no supplier there. You can see that he's not creative. When it comes to Ntseki Molefi choosing his starting 11, I think creativity on the front is not good. I think if Kaizer Chiefs they have to sign a coach, striker coach, do you think it's not good a good idea is that to give a striker coach an option to work on the strikers?
I'm actually going to go back to what I said at first. Our problem is not that we lack creativity up front. I did complain about the fact that Umlefinteki plays false nine. That for starting 11 is false nine. You get me?
Yes.
It's not that we lack creativity and stuff. It's just that we are playing a style of football that only suits players who can run quicker, and then our strikers
Yes.
can run that. Let's be honest. Have,
Yeah.
have you seen have you seen how huge Gonzalez is? Have you seen how
Yes.
huge Chivaviro is?
I feel like
Don't think that.
Gonzalez he plays with the board like Haaland. You see Haaland how he plays, but I don't
But,
really I,
but
I, I,
Gonzalez is
I
not as
don't
quick.
understand. Oh,
Gonzalez
he's
is
not
not as
quick
quick.
actually.
It's
He's
not
not
quick.
quick.
That's the problem. Yeah, yeah. Have you seen
Oh,
how?
now I get your point.
Have you
What
seen
about
how?
Chivaviro?
Chivaviro is a good player. I wouldn't lie. I've seen every time he plays, he shows you that I'm there. I can play as a striker. The only problem is that I play a bit at the back, like false nine type of thing that I've been complaining. But every time he
Yes.
gets a chance or two, he proves that you know what, I can make something out of this. Just give me more
Yes.
chances, just give me more chance. But the only problem is that it seems like Ntseki doesn't trust him. So I'm quite concerned about that because there's
Okay,
no
bro.
trust.
Going to the last question of Kaizer Chiefs, actually, I want to ask you about the youngsters. Well, as you can see them, they're not being featured. They are promoted, but sitting on the bench. What do you say about it?
Hey man, I am going to say this now. Um,
Yeah.
Zwane used to be good as a coach. I feel like Zwane was going to be successful with the current squad that we have because he was actually able to utilize both the development and the senior team and then make them into one by promoting those good kids and then taking them into the senior team. They were actually great players and they were impactful. So what they should have done when Molefi came, he should have um not like rushed all this new signings into the new team. What he should have done was take kancane kancane, man, slow, a
Yeah,
bit,
yeah,
a
I
bit.
get
Just
you.
yeah, I mean, just implement them in a good way, slowly but surely they'll get there. You don't have to like start all nine of them. How many are they? Eight, nine. You don't have to start all nine of them and expect results immediately. It's gonna bite you. So what you have to do is just switch there, and there. Like at the back you can put in the Tlokwe and Simango, and you have Forsla and Dove. That's good. I don't actually blame them because like there's like two old players and two new players. They can work with each other. In the middle, let's be honest, it's Castillo, it's Mtanzani, it's Mtetwa. They are new. Mad, okay, yeah, Mad is a good player. Just that Mad needs to rest. Mad needs to understand that you know what, this position is not yours alone. You get that?
Yeah,
So
fact, fact.
yeah. So he needs to be rested. I saw this thing, like he has this thing of removing Castillo and then putting in Mteto.
Yes,
I couldn't get he's being too defensive now. He's being too defensive, let's be honest. So
fact,
he
fact,
should be
fact. That's a low block, right? That's defending too much.
so he should be utilizing players like Shabalala. He should be utilizing Ungobo, Ngozi Ngiphile Ngobo. He should be utilizing Abo Sohani and all those players that used to play last season. Those players were playing very well last season. I don't know why right now are they being benched. I mean, they don't even play as much as they used to play. What happened to Steve? Steve is a good player, let's be honest. But because it's not being utilized the way it's supposed to be utilized, he comes back and then he performs badly, and then everybody starts saying, "No, Steve is a bad player." No, it's not. He's a bad player. It just needs that confidence, and he needs to settle into the starting 11 first. I mean, have you realized how they getting chances at the club? It's not good
Yeah,
enough for them
fact.
to actually improve. Yeah, they don't get the time to improve. And then after that, he says it's squad rotation. How do you rotate the team every now and then? Rotate the team, but in
Yeah. I think that is the
rotate the
thing which
team
is
for
also killing Kaizer Chiefs. You get it?
exactly. There's no
That
consistency.
too much rotation, too much rotation. You can see
No
new
consistency.
season they will change the coach. His coach will just uzoyeka now and like sevens and like last season, and then you sign new players, which is you are
Yeah,
keep repeating the same mistake. You get it? Leave
exactly.
those
So
players. Leave those
we need
players.
consistency.
Adapt the situation. Just add 2, 3 players on the squad, but the whole team. Look at the players which were signed in 3 years. Kaizer Chiefs signed more than 30 something players right now, and if you can count how many players are still there, there might be 5, 6.
My
You
point
get it?
exactly. So we need consistency. We need consistency so that we can be able to. Hey man, these comments are disturbing me. They're like literally on the screen now.
No, don't worry,
We
don't worry. They're trying to put some inputs actually on more video. So
yeah,
just continue talking.
I actually love them. But then for the mere fact that they are here, I'm trying to read them now. I'm no longer focusing on whatever I'm saying. But
Yes,
what we actually like need at our club right now is consistency. You keep it. If you keep consistency, you change your squad every now and then. Not every time. Every now and then you bring in a player who is performing. You remove the one that is not performing. At training should be what actually tells you what you need to do. If this player is performing at training this week, that's the player that you need to implement it to the starting 11. Not that you should start with him at the beginning, but you should bring him in as a
yes.
say.
No.
And I
Um.
one change that I hated. One big change that I hated was this Saile change. Let's be honest, Saile has been very good this season. I love how he's been playing there. But the only problem that I've had is that Saile is the type of player that you have to bring in on the second half as a super
Yes.
sub. You
Super
don't
sub.
play Saile. Yeah, you don't play Saile from the beginning. Have you seen how he plays when he comes as a super sub and how he plays when he starts the match? There's a huge difference. So the,
Different.
the
Yeah.
energy, the energy that he has, the energy that he has, you need to bring him in with somebody like Chivaviro, and then tell Chivaviro to play as a striker, not as a false nine. In that way, so that Saile can supply him with balls. If you know what I'm saying, what I'm trying to say,
Yeah.
he's
I'm
good.
getting you. I'm
He
getting you.
runs things. Yeah, so we need the type of mentality to actually win.
Yeah. No. I think everyone is listening, and I heard some comments saying that you are good. You understand football. Some of them they're saying on the comment section right now. So
Mhm.
let's move to this issue of Mamelodi Sundowns, where we know that they were clashing with their CAF game and also Black Label Cup. So
Mhm.
PSL decided to put Mamelodi Sundowns game on the 18th, which is we have Mamelodi Sundowns. They have got like 7 players on the international. So they were playing on Tuesday and Wednesday they have to play. So don't you think that that would disturb even them to compete on Black Label Cup?
I didn't even notice. I didn't notice honestly. So their matches are like stacked apart, like stacked together too much.
Yes.
I didn't notice that.
Yeah,
I
they're
don't think
playing
it's
on
going to be.
Wednesday. They're playing on
I don't
Wednesday
think it's
against
going to
Safe Galaxy.
but
Yes.
but
So
in a way, I don't think it's going to be bad because Mamelodi Sundowns has a lot of quality players, bro. And there's a lot of players. I think they can like get us like two squads. I think 2 or 3 squads. There's a lot of players there. So if he utilizes them with his mind, the way that he used to play them, if you play let's say the first squad today, and then you play the second squad on the following day, maybe if the matches are that close,
too close.
it's still
Yes.
gonna make a lot of it's still gonna make a lot of sense because
Yes.
there are players who can play who are good at Mamelodi Sundowns, like Bo
Yes.
Batusi, Ubasi, and stuff. So I don't think that is going to be a problem for a club like Mamelodi Sundowns that has a lot of
Yeah,
quality players. If it is
but I think
if it is
I
Kaizer Chiefs, I would be crying.
yes. But
If the Chiefs
I
are
think also their quality. I mean, their key players, especially Abo Mukoya and Nabozwane, they're playing on tomorrow, and then day after tomorrow they have to play. They're playing on against Ivory Coast, if I'm mistaken. On Bafana. So what about Hugo Bros? What do you say about Hugo Bros? Do you think Hugo Bros is bringing changes on the international squad?
Amen. Hugo Bros is a very, very good coach. The only problem that I have with Hugo Bros is criticizing other teams like Kaizer Chiefs, my club. So I hate that about him. But all in all, I feel like he has been good, bruh. Like he has been good, and
Yes,
I have faith in him. I feel like he's going to win something next season. Um,
yes.
Afcon, yeah, Afcon. I feel like he's gonna win the Afcon if he keeps on
Wow.
what he's doing right now. Yeah, for real. He's
Okay.
he's that good. He's that good. I'm very confident on this guy. I mean, remember he has won it with that guy we were talking about earlier on.
Yes, fact, fact.
Yeah. So if he has won it before, I don't see why he wouldn't do it for the second time. He's very good, and he has won it with the squad, the Zimbabwean squad, bro. So the quality that we have compared to them, it's nothing. Like they
Yes,
don't have
fact.
we don't have the quality that we have. So with that quality, I feel like it's going to be doing something better than that.
No, I think this is clear, bro, and I really appreciate your presence. I think I'll catch you next time, bro. I appreciate it a lot. I think those who are
Mhm, mhm.
listening to your advices about Kaizer Chiefs, those who understand football, I think it's very clear what you have said. And
Mhm.
so my last question is this: Are you confident enough that you're going to win a Black Label Cup?
You were saying?
I was saying, are you confident enough that Chicago Chiefs they're going to win a Black Label Cup? As Ntseki is saying that we need to grab this cup. Wow.
What I said is that Kaizer Chiefs wouldn't win anything under Molefi. They wouldn't.
Okay,
That's the reason.
I think it's very clear, bro.
It's
I really
very clear.
appreciate
They
because
wouldn't win anything
I
under
really really
Molefi.
appreciate. I really really
You know,
appreciate. But
okay, one last thing. Let me say one last thing. You know what I think should
okay,
happen? I
yes.
think if Kaizer Chiefs takes Kelvin Johnson and makes him a coach, then we might win something.
Or else bring that coach we have been talking about.
Yeah, or maybe that coach we've been talking about. But I actually have confidence in Calvin Johnson. Calvin Johnson is a very good coach as well. So if they promote him, we might actually get something out of it. Get me? I mean, even Sundowns. I don't care if they've won a lot of matches, but I feel like they haven't like won the league yet, and there's still some competition that's left there. And if they make mistakes, it is gone. I've seen how Ulan is. I've honestly seen how Ulane's performance has been declining lately. So
No, I
he's gonna
get
lose.
you. I
Yeah,
get you. So you feel like the league is not yet gone.
it's not yet gone. From my point of view, the league is not yet gone. There's
I heard
still like a lot
I
of
heard even
competition.
Jose Rivera saying that they would took MTN 8, so it's a confidence for them to win the league.
Exactly my point. They can also see that the league is not already gone because they can
Okay.
see that. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
And then Hugo Bros said that the Sundowns will take league on February next year.
He says that if they keep on winning, they might. If they keep on winning, they might. It's a matter of
Yes.
if. Yeah, it's a matter of if. But if they don't, then well, they
And
might
and,
actually
and
have.
you know that they are going to play careful. And obviously, they will be having many game in hand, so that will be a big advantage for them.
That,
So,
that, that,
uh,
that's the reason why I feel like they wouldn't win the league right now, like Hugo Boss
yes,
says in February, because
yes,
the matches, the schedule, and everything for them is too heavy. So having to like work with both. Actually, all of these cup competitions at once, it's going to be damaging for them. So they must take their time to understand that, you know what, we have a lot going on. So if I was him, I was gonna lose one on purpose to actually um get some time, get some space to actually prepare for the other ones. I'm not saying that it's a good thing, but coming to think of it, it's gonna damage him more, especially the coach mentally having to work with all of this. Being a coach is very stressful, bro. Like it's very,
yes,
very
fact.
stressful. Yeah. So I feel that if he starts having some time, to actually prepare, then he might actually win the league early. But if he cannot have time to prepare, it's going to be challenging for him, and he's gonna start making a lot of mistakes, and that's how they're gonna actually end up losing the league, or maybe only winning the league and losing out on all other cups like they did last season. So it's not a good thing that you have like a overpacked schedule coming ahead of you.
No, bro. I think it's very clear. Let us not waste time for viewers. So, guys, I want to tell you, those who are watching right now, and anybody who is wishing to go live with me, you can also comment on any video. I will respond so that we can talk about your team, which you feel like we can talk about. Hey, bro, Jay, I appreciate it a lot, bro. See you on our next live video.
Sup, man. Voila.
Ja, away.